and welcome. I'm really happy you're here. If you're listening to this podcast, it probably means one thing. You want to speak English, but something is holding you back. And no, it's not your grammar, it's not your vocabulary, it's not your intelligence, it's confidence. In this podcast, we are not chasing perfection. We are not memorizing rules. We are not trying to sound native. We are doing something much more important. We are learning how to speak English without fear, without panic, and without that annoying voice in your head that says, "What if I make a mistake?" So, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. Let me start with a simple truth. Most people who say, "I can't speak English," are not being honest. They can speak. They just don't dare to speak. They understand English, they recognize words, they can read, they can listen, but when it's time to open their mouth, fear takes control. Maybe this sounds familiar. Your heart beats faster. Your mind goes blank. Simple words disappear. Your accent suddenly feels too strong, and you think, "I'll speak later when my English is better." Here's the problem. Later never comes. Confidence does not come after speaking. Confidence comes from speaking. You don't wake up one day and magically feel confident. You build confidence sentence by sentence, mistake by mistake, moment by moment. Let me be very clear with you. Mistakes are not dangerous. Silence is. Every time you stay silent, your fear grows stronger. Every time you speak, even badly, your confidence grows. And here's something nobody tells you. Native speakers don't care about your mistakes as much as you think they do. They care about meaning. They care about connection. They care about communication, not perfection. Think about this. Have you ever listened to someone who speaks your language badly, but you still understood them? Of course you did. And did you hate them for it? No, you respected them for trying. The same thing happens when you speak English. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is not fast. Confidence is not fancy words. Confidence is calm. Confidence is clarity. Confidence is continuing even when it feels uncomfortable. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable at first. That's normal. Growth always feels uncomfortable. If it feels easy, you're not growing. So, if your voice shakes, speak anyway. If you forget a word, explain it another way. If your sentence is messy, finish it proudly, because every sentence you finish is a small victory. In the next part, we will talk about practical ways to build confidence every single day. Simple habits, real examples, no pressure, no pretending, just progress. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And most importantly, thank you for choosing to speak.
Hey everyone, welcome back. If this is your first time here, you're in the right place. This podcast is about one thing only: real confidence in speaking English. Not perfect English, not fancy English. Real, usable, human English. In part 1, we talked about fear. Let me give you a very honest example. The first time I spoke English, my sentence was broken, my pronunciation was terrible, and my brain was screaming, "Stop talking!" But something interesting happened. I survived. Nobody died, nobody attacked me, the world didn't end. And that's how confidence starts, by realizing I can survive mistakes. Second habit, lower your standards. Yes, lower them. Perfection is killing your progress. If you wait to speak perfectly, you will stay silent forever. Your goal is not to sound smart. Your goal is to be understood. That's it. Simple English, clear English, natural English, not perfect English. Here's a rule you should remember. If people understand you, you are successful. Grammar mistakes don't cancel communication. Silence does. Third habit, talk to yourself. Yes, I'm serious. Talk to yourself in English. In the shower, while cooking, while walking. Describe what you're doing. I'm making tea. I'm tired today. I don't want to work. This sounds silly, but it's powerful. Why? Because your brain gets used to hearing your English voice. Confidence grows with familiarity. The more you hear yourself speaking English, the less strange it feels, and the less strange it feels, the more confident you become. You don't need an audience. You don't need native speakers. You just need consistency. Fourth habit, stop translating in your head. This one is hard but important. When you translate, you hesitate. When you hesitate, your confidence drops. Instead of translating, use simple thoughts, not how do I say this perfectly, but how do I say this simply? Simple beats perfect. Every time. Let me tell you something important. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is calm. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need big words. You don't need a strong accent. You need clarity. You need courage. Every time you speak, you are training your confidence muscle. And just like the gym, it feels uncomfortable at first. But if you stop, you lose progress. If you continue, you grow. Here's a quick challenge for you. Today, speak English for 5 minutes. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Alone or with someone, it doesn't matter. Just speak. Remember this. Confidence is not something you find. Confidence is something you build, sentence by sentence, mistake by mistake, day by day. In the next and final part, we'll talk about mindset, long-term confidence, and how to stop comparing yourself to others. And yes, we'll have some fun too. Stay with me. You're doing better than you think.
Hello again, my friends. Welcome back to Miss English. I'm really happy you're still here with me. In this final part, I want to talk to you heart to heart about confidence. Not fake confidence, not perfect English, real confidence. Let me tell you something very honestly. Confidence in speaking English does not start in your mouth. It starts in your mind. Many learners think, I will speak when my grammar is perfect. But perfection never comes, so they wait and wait and wait. If you are waiting to be perfect, you are delaying your progress. Confidence grows when you allow yourself to make mistakes. Every mistake is proof that you are trying, and trying is how fluency is born. Here is a simple truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. They just don't panic about it. So what should you do? First, stop translating in your head. Thinking in your own language slows you down and steals your confidence. Instead, use simple English, short sentences, clear ideas. Confidence loves simplicity. Second, talk to yourself. Yes, I'm serious. Talk while you cook. Talk while you walk. Talk while you clean your room. No one is judging you there. Your voice needs practice, not pressure. Third, celebrate small wins. Did you speak for 1 minute today? That's a win. Did you answer one question in English? That's a win. Confidence grows step by step, not overnight. Now I want you to remember this sentence. Confidence comes from action, not from waiting. The more you speak, the braver you become. The braver you become, the more natural your English sounds. You don't need a perfect accent. You don't need big words. You only need courage and consistency. Before we finish, let me ask you something. What is one situation where you want to speak English more confidently? At work? In class? Online? Think about it and promise yourself you will try, even a little. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for choosing growth over fear. If this podcast helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs confidence too. This is Miss English, and remember, your voice matters.